Now you'll see, slowly I am making a little, my mission, slowly I am making an institution. It is becoming a project. So you look here now, how I engage the people and how I involve others and expand it and make the impact. What is the impact coming? That we have to look. Because you can use it on your own profession, on your own way. I did it my way. I was one just a simple person, then a doctor, but now I'm not doing as a doctor anymore. I'm a manager here. Managing the biggest voluntary organization in Bengal. Started only 28 years before, one doctor meet 5 patients, that's the first day. Now it is the biggest voluntary organization, 30 campus, 700 people working, medical, education, economic, socio-cultural. 4 big projects, at least 12 to 15 programs. 26 countries is involved in it. You'll see it's a huge, biggest institute now. And so you look at, starting from that way, how I'm trying to involve, engage the people, expanding, making an impact. This is second clinic, pediatric doctor, dental clinic, a gift from the Rotary Club, because Rotary Club came and I asked them, because you know one thing I learned, that money is not the big problem for the good work. If you do good work, there are enough money in the world. I learned from this word from Mother Teresa. When she was telling, go and do your own mission, I said, Mother, who will give the money? He said, do good work. Money is not the problem. There is no enough good work in the world. There are enough money. It has been proved. So this is a gift from Rotary Club, and I worked 10 years. 2 years before, the Italian dental student came, they brought this one. Because this is not a good one, this is slowly improving. I, ophthalmic clinic, myself, homeopathy, I try to do in any way. I do not know as a Western medicine how this homeopathy work, I have no any knowledge, but we are keeping it because it is very popular and it's very affordable. Everybody can afford, very cheap, and it's very good placebo for me also. Because there are many medical problems we, the modern medicine, cannot help. For example, asthma, rheumatoid arthritis. So we cannot say that wait and die. We can put in a treatment. That's also my idea. So we have homeopathy. Pharmacy, we give the medicine, all medicine free of cost for the poor people. This is a very innovative idea. Little microscope, you see, it's another one. In fact, I got as a gift in my university in Belgium. Because there, I saw in the corner, I asked the professor, what you do? He said, it's a very old model, we don't do anything. I looked, it's working. Can I take it? He said, take it, we don't know where to put it. I took it, trained up 2 of my colleagues, simple way, you see, always think very simple way. If you think big way, it does not work, then it will come. I said, okay, I do not need a big laboratory, but at least if I have a microscope, I can make 3-4 tests very easily. Blood protein test, just put under the microscope, look it. Urine test, sputum and stool. So you see, if you just do this little thing, it does not cost anything, just train up somebody. That you see slowly how simple way starting. Now we have everything. This is an X-ray. That is a little problem came to me. Because the fracture and tuberculosis coming in the rural area, you need really an X-ray photograph, otherwise you cannot make the plaster. Now this cost about 10,000 euros. Where I get the money? I took a strategy. This time 5 years on, I was a bit courageous, bit known. I invited Japanese ambassador. Thinking Japanese rich, look, always there is a target. Invited him to see the project. After visiting, he said, yes doctor, you are doing very good work, how we can help you? Please give me an X-ray. How much? I said, about it will be $10,000 or euro. He went back. After 1 month, he wrote a letter, doctor, our government have found some money, go ahead, we will give you the money. You can see here, the gift of Japan Corporation. So money is not the big problem. This is another innovative idea now. Look, one after one problem coming. As we are doing for the poor people, the money was the problem. I have to beg, because poor people cannot give any money to you. So I cannot also engage the professional people. How I solve the problem? The local boys and girls, young boys and girls who want to be volunteer, I trained up them in my center. As a health worker, nurse, radiologist, pathologist, pharmacologist, etc. all paramedical and health workers, I developed. This picture is about 12 years before, now we have 150. And in that stage, you see, as I am a medical, I have some connection. I made contact International Federation of Medical Student Association. That's a medical student association. At the medicals, you see, I have the connections. I was taking beginning help from there. So I contacted them to make a collaboration that young doctors, young medical students can come to my project as a volunteer for 1 month to 2 months. They will learn, same time they will give. So that was the idea, because my idea was more philosophical. I said, medical students are coming. When I was in Belgium, Europe, I saw that they are coming with their backpack, going to Goa, looking to the sky. I said, this is not right. So medical student is a very important person in our society. You are nearly God. We have to utilize it. That was really my idea. So when I become little bit infrastructure developed, that time I invited, hey, medical student, don't come with the backpack. Come with your stethoscope, and I will give you right work and you will learn also. So you see, every month now we are receiving 20 to 30 international volunteers. This moment we have 22. Every month receiving, they are staying a month, they are doing lot, same time they are learning. And it works very well, very bilateral, very well. So these are, you see, 1 month, it's called Calcutta Village Project. You see, from Germany, from Italy, from Holland, from Spain, from Denmark, even some more, you see, coming. It has been open now for everybody, social worker, economists, because you will see the other project is open union now. Nurse student, what you do, simple thing. A Belgian doctor, very nice, you see, general practitioner. Look how special this person. He is coming last 26, 27 years. He is a general GP, general practitioner. He lives with GP. 11 months he works for his family in Belgium. 1 month every year in July. That is his summer vacation. He never goes anywhere. He comes to our project. He says, as a doctor, this is my contribution. He never goes to holiday. He comes here. That is his holiday, working for the poor people. This is our ambulance. Again, historical. You see, 20 years before, we had no much money. We bought a tuk-tuk, converted as an ambulance. How beautiful, that is not important. It works, that is important. And now we have several of real ones. Another problem comes, there is a very beautiful, innovative idea I will show you now. Severe malnutrition. It's medically called kwashiorkor, protein energy malnutrition. Okay, now we see as a doctor, in that time, 40 to 50% children are coming with severe malnutrition, and you have to give food. Food is the treatment. So, okay, I started to buy baby food from Nestle, from Glasgow. It's very costly, comparatively very costly baby food. I started to buy to give it. I made a mistake. Because after a month, hundreds mother and children start to come, and I became completely bankrupt. Because I could not collect anymore that much money. People are coming, doctor is giving baby food, and you know necessity is the mother of invention. That time, really I did, still now, 20 years before I did that innovative idea, still is a big success. Even yesterday, I got a very big email from Nepal. One of our ex-international volunteers is Nepal now. He said, doctor, I learned some nutritious diet in your place. Can you send it? I will introduce it in Nepal. Now what you will see that, so when I became bankrupt, I said, I have to give the food to the people, but I have no money for these hundreds mother and children. How we can solve the problem? Then I get the idea, what does food means medically? Food means medically protein, carbohydrate, fat, vitamin, mineral and water. If you can give these 6 things, life will continue in any form. One thing deficiency will cause a problem, will cause you a problem. Now, what is not available these 6 things in locally? Is it only in the Nestle and Glasgow is available? Is it not locally? How we are surviving? Yes, everything is available. You see, Think very, very simple. Everything happened really very simple, very small way, beautiful. So, is it not available? I found it, all those are there. Like I need protein. You know, we have a lot of lentils and soybean. There is a little problem because specific cases you need animal protein. I have solved the problem. So I found the protein, we have a lot of lentils, dals and soybean. So my protein. I need some carbohydrate, rice, wheat, corn, carbohydrate by kilos, very cheap. Then I need some fat, peanuts. And then I said that I need really animal protein. Problem was I cannot give the chicken or beef or pork there. I found the solution again because I was in the seaside, in the Sundarban. I found the poor people eating little dry fish, very cheap, very bad smell. So it's very difficult to eat and use it. But when you bake it, cook it, the smell disappears. So I said that is my answer, little dry fish by kilos, bake it, make the powder, put in the food because I need animal protein. Remember that problem is medically, there is no any resource, plant resource, but there is that 8 essential amino acids. So for a case of this kwashiorkor, you have to give also animal protein. That was the problem, but I found the solution. Now, I have the things, but I have to make it cheaper. You see, another innovative idea you have to give it, because you cannot ask some company to make it for you, you have to make it cheaper. So, the volunteers. We will go to the market, I have enough volunteers, we will make it by ourselves at our home. Like I learned it in Europe again, because if you go to eat in a restaurant, it's very costly. But you go to buy in supermarket, prepare at your home, it's much cheaper. So that was the strategy I used. This one I was using, you see, made me completely bankrupt. Look, we are going to the market. Look how simply you think and how big solution you give. Because you are thinking, you'll see that slowly, that we are shopping everything, buying, and this is soybean, frying. In that time there was no electricity still now, so you have to use again the local knowledge. You see, kerosene, stove, little dry fish, cooking, stove. You see, making powder, there was no grinder at that time. Making powder and everything putting in a, together, mixing up in a plastic bag, 300, 500 grams, closing with the candle lamps, because no electricity, you try to find your way. And look here, the magic box. It's very, very innovative because it is 10 times cheaper than the one you buy in the market. 10 times more nutritious even. And you know, you see, I became a bit humble, made a very simple packet. You see, very simple because to give now, it is 10 times cheaper, so I can give hundreds to the mothers. Solution complete. I started to give like this way, but dear friend, after 1 month, everything was in way lost. The mothers were not interested. They were not coming. Because you know, before I was giving a beautiful packet. Now I become humble, simple, it did not work. Because the poor mother thought that doctor is little bit cheating us. Because we are poor people giving some rubbish things. Because it does not look good. The presentation was not right. You see? Then, you know, we are much more smart than them. I spent ₹0.5 more, made a beautiful paper, printing everything, putting the same thing in a beautiful paper like this. I gave the name, ND, nutritious diet. Look, I have to reach up to there. Nutritious diet, number 1, number 2, little bit composition different, putting a picture of mother and child, writing address, our name, everything in English. The village mother cannot read English. They think it's coming from Switzerland, from Nestle or from England. Problem is completely solved. Now last 20 years, they are also experiencing, we are making now 400, 500 packets every day. 10 times cheaper, that money we can do, you see, and giving to all mother and children, not only the malnourished children, pregnant mother, lactating mother, tuberculosis patient, everybody, even the government hospital. You know, my friends working in PG, in other medical college, they know, they send their poor people to us, collect some food from there. Now, we are doctor, we just do not give them, forget, we put in the blood check, we follow them, if the child is thriving or not, everything is done, this is the result you see. Now dear friend, look here, this is the beginning of the whole story. I told you, as a young doctor wanted to do something. Look, I was not thinking that going to a back and sit in a village, do that. No, I had a bigger dream and I had my knowledge. I had to use it. I have to make something. Not that working every day in the village that way. That's not. So I was looking really a place that where I can really start a little bit seriously. Nobody believed me, nobody gave me anything. I found this building in the bush, abandoned building. Animal cows are living near the road. I thought that will be the best. I went to the owner. Please give me the place, I will make a clinic for the poor people because you don't use it. In the beginning, he did not believe in me because coming from Europe will make a clinic, he didn't believe. But after running 3 months, he said, okay, I give you oral permission. Once in a week you can use it because he has no belief in me. So he said, once in a week you can use it. Okay, that was enough. Remember that time, there was no plan, nobody, no collaboration. So I called my school time friends. Look, this one. My friends helped me and me there. Cleaning the bush. That time I am already specialist doctor from Europe. I could make my life in Europe or at least Calcutta, Delhi, Mumbai somewhere. But you see, I had a different mission. I have to grow horizontal. I have to be most useful for the people who need me the most. I have to participate, I have to contribute. That all the things are there. Clean the bush, made like this. Start working. 3 years work like this. After 3 years, the thing started to happen. The local people all came, doctor, you are like God, build a hospital for us. Okay? The owner of the building said, you are doing good work, you can use in 7 days in a week, but I do not give you the authority because I need it before, after. Okay? But the most beautiful, the third thing happened, the chief of the community with some political leader came. They said, doctor, you are doing very good work. We are poor people here, we have no money for you. But we have a big piece of land from the community behind this building. We want to make a gift. Please make a hospital for us. This was given. Look how background rural. When the land was given officially to me, I became more ambitious. You need the ambition, really. Put the board, no money, nothing. Children's hospital, maternity will come up here. And I said that money is not a problem, let's see, it works or not. After that, because the challenge came, commitment came to the community, I went to Belgium, to my old colleagues, friends, whomever I knew, to collect some fund that I have committed, we have to build a hospital. They have some trust, I was able to collect about 7,000 euros. That is not a big money to ask a company to build a hospital. Again the same strategy, that we will do it by ourselves. Look, my school friends. In fact, I am digging here, I took the picture. Volunteers, a friend architect from Belgium came, we worked 6 months. After 6 months, our first hospital ready. The first one came up, look. I am here, this is the patient side, now we have thought this, many things are there. This is the picture of 20 years before. Now we have a hospital, we can do something more. Breast abscess, surgery is going on. After 7 days, same mother is smiling. Severe malnutrition, before was dying, but now we have the hospital, bed, doctor, infusion going, oxygen, so much more, much better. Cleft lip, cleft palate. Child is 7-8 years old, by tooth you can see. Mother thought nobody can do anything. You give them surgery, plastic surgery, reconstructive surgery. Child is nearly normal. With our education program, he is going to the school as a normal child. Premature baby. We have no incubator. Put in here an Irish nurse, you see, fighting whole night, hitting with the lamp, trying to save the life. This is another innovative idea. I had no money, no incubator. I made incubator with the box. With this picture, I was talking in Brescia in Italy. After my lecture, it was an audience of Rotary Club. After my lecture, they came out with the doctor, we have some money, buy a real one. Now we have the real one. You see, slowly you get everything. We have the real incubator. In the meantime, you see ultrasonography arrived from Australia. Australian medical students say, this is our valuable is that you have no ultrasonography, we have hundreds of them in part, so they brought one. So you see, if you really do good work, people, the conscious, they will join with you. Finally, in the meantime, you see, from here, I go another step now. In the meantime, 5 years gone. I became little god of the area, you see, perfect. Just explaining that way, but I was not contained. You know, patients were not decreasing, they are increasing. I said, what I am doing here for last 5 years? What happened, you know, I was curing the one, after 7 days, after 1 month, coming back with the same problem, inviting his neighbor. So, because there is a good doctor, let's go back. Problem is, you know, what is that? You know, we development workers or whatever, we go to a poor country, poor place to do a work, we make mistake because we do what we know. That is not right. We must do what they need. You have to identify what is the need there. I made that mistake because as a doctor, I was emotional, I jumped on it, I did my job as good as possible, but the problem was not medical. We discover after 5 years that problem is economical. They are not eating 2 meals a day, living below poverty. Problem is educational. They do not know even what is basic hygiene. What is bacteria, virus is too far. They do not understand even what is good water, what is bad water, what is all things. They are struggling every day. Will I eat 2 meals or not? Forget about education and other things. Scenario is little better now, but I am talking about 25, 26, 30 years before you see that. So there, I thought that all the work I am doing, I can work lifelong. What I am doing, it is not solving. It is a beautiful work, medical, but it is not improving anything. Lifelong I will do it. In the meantime, 5 years ago, I said, I already met who is going to be my wife. She is not a doctor, she is the teacher, teaching. She said, you go on with the medical part, I will teach some children. This is the first one of the 10 children, I will show how beautiful result it is. We identified. They are now 20 years, I will show you how they look like now. 20 years before, you say 14 years before, my wife, we said, okay, let's at least teach 10 children. But I was not happy. Because if you teach 10 children, it's not the solution and we need to make a project. So we made a project that, okay, we have to find out friend in the world who will sponsor a child and will go to the school. Because money resource is bit important. So I made a profile, start to send. I am making it short in the start. This is the first 10 children we started. I will show you how it goes. Then one after one problem comes, we have to sort out the problem. We didn't realize that there is no school. So we were compelled to build our first school. This is the first school program coming. 2 rooms, 22 children of the village were available. These are sponsoring parents. Now you see, started only 14, 15 years before. With this 22 rooms building, now we have 30 proper schools. 30 proper. Why? We are not increasing more medical education school because this solves the problem. Even it solves the medical problem. It gives the dignity, it makes the education, it makes the economics, everything. Now this is the same school, little better, more power, little better. My wife teaching. If you can build a school in the village, this is the scenario in our school. No school like this. Still now like that. The boy child will be child labor at the age of 14, 15. A girl child will be 14, 15 married or will go into the wrong track. Married will be the wrong marriage and going to the wrong track, trafficking, all the things will happen. Now this one I see, look here, she is looking like now this. 2 years before. She became 18 years, going to the university, look the parents, how proud they can be. If she was not going to the school with our support, she is now 19 years, she would be married already at the age of 15. She would be now the mother of 2, 3 children. At the age of 30, 35, old lady, 45, 50, died and nobody. Whereas now she is going to start her life in the university, she would end with 2, 3 children. That is the education. This is the second child, I was looking. This is our night guard. He is taking his little salary with the fingerprint. He cannot identify what is an alphabet, what is number. His son is going to the university. That is the empowerment. This is when you put child to the school. They never got the chance to go to the school. Now they are in our high school children. We have now constructed 30 schools. 9,000 children are going to our school. First generation learner in the rural area. Apart from that, 3,000 children are sponsored by us, those who are destitute. This one. Now this one explains very clear. You see, this is our rural area. This is India. Calcutta, Delhi, Mumbai is not India. It is maximum 20-25%. 80% people, 70 to 80% people live like this. This is our population. You can say lower people, undercaste, poor, whatever you can explain. They are simply unfortunate. They did not get chance. Nobody cared them, nobody bothered them. That is. This is their next generation. If he is not going chance to go to the school, he will become like that. That is the best result. But he will become one day 20, 30 years young man. He can be thief, he can be robber, he can be antisocial, he can be mafia. The best result, like him, illiterate, uncommunicable people. A doctor will go, bacteria, virus will not understand. Engineer will go, what is 1 centimeter, 1 meter, they will not understand. I put myself to make you more visualize, clear. I come not that condition, little better, but similar like that in rural area. Because of the education, you see, now I can help myself, I can help others. That's simple. That's so simple. Not only that, my child, it is impossible will remain illiterate. It is always an illiterate parent have the illiterate child. A literate parent will never get an illiterate child. So you have to break the cycles. Education of one child will not change the world, but for the child, the problem of the world will be solved. So till every child of a country is not in the school, there we have to give really lot of attention, This is the school for the mothers, because in the meantime many children are going to the school, the mothers, we have a plan with them. Because the mothers are coming to us, doctor, you are very good, you are giving education, you are giving medical, do you realize that we do not eat 2 meals in a day? We must take the child to the work with us to help us. And we do not know in the morning, are we going to eat or not? So we have a plan there. This is another innovative idea. We want to put them in the economical program. Now we'll see slowly. Let's see the school and then it's coming. This is, you see the village. It's not far from here. It's in Nepalganj area. You see that area, Nepalganj, Kabardanga somewhere there. This is a village. You see there is nothing was happening. Done. The village people gave me this piece of land. There I am, there and village people. And that time we had a very good collaboration with Italy. Is there any Italians? Very good, you can be proud. Okay, this we have to volunteer also. The Italian collaboration, the Lombardia, region of Lombardia, supported me and we could build a beautiful school here. Look. Primary school, high school. 800 children of the village going to the school. After 10 years, we do not need to help them, they will be self-sufficient. That is the empowerment. Orphanage, many children have no parents. My wife, they live with us. Inside of our school, we make it as proper as possible. Remember, it's in deep rural area. Because we make as proper, because when they will come to the city, there will be not gap, because they cannot cope sometimes. Because I remember, when I came to the medical college from the village, really I was not fitting around the student me. So it was very difficult to adopt it. So now you see that we are making them uniform, everything proper, that when they come to the city, this is in the rural village. Another school, high school, primary school, our school. Primary, high, another primary school, all in the islands. See, primary school, all in the island. 30 school have been, high school, every country has given a school. This is in the Jota Islands. This was the village people their school. We constructed with the help of our Holland friends, Holland groups. Belgian schools. Another school, another one. 30 schools have been constructed. You see how far we have gone. This coming from German school. Finally, our outdoor, this one is now like this from the Swiss group of friends help us every day. 500 to 1,000 patients are treated there. Now I move little further. In the meantime, I said medical education has been done. The mothers are coming. They say, doctor, we are poor. We are not eating 2 meals a day. I said, medical education I have done. Economics, not possible. Because really it's not my subject, and I am not the one who is going to the world begging and giving to the money. This is some money, buy some rice. I am not going to do that. But it was really going on how to solve this problem. In that time, about 9-10 years before, in a television lecture, I heard Professor Muhammad Yunus of Bangladesh was speaking, and somewhere he told that if we can put microcredit in every poor village, the poverty will be in the museum. That was striking. What you said? Poverty will be in the museum, I need it. How he will do it? I went to Dhaka, stayed 7 days with him, made some friendship, learned it, very simple. Just little money you have, you don't give as a donation,